Hey everyone, what's going on? Welcome to Top 10 Character Moments. This is the first time I've done a video where I've shown my face here on the channel, so this is what we look like. Obviously, for those who have watched videos of mine over on Sector for Nerds, you guys probably know what I look like. But today I wanted to have like a face-to-face interaction with y'all. And when I say face-to-face, I just mean more so like without all the pictures and videos that I usually put in front of all my videos here on this channel. I just wanted to, me talking to you. I'm a little nervous right now, you guys, not because of the decisions that I'm about to make, and I've probably given it away in the title, what it is that I'm about to do, but I'm kind of just nervous about how you guys are going to take it. I'm hoping that by the end of this video, while you guys may not like the decisions that I'm about to make, I'm hoping you can at least understand why it is that I'm doing it. So for those who don't know, I work like 40 plus hours a week in retail. That's like my full-time job. What helps me cover, my side of the rent, between me and my brother, the rent that we cover. And then on top of that, I have 2 YouTube channels that I'm running right now. There's Sector for Nerds, which is a channel that I've run here on YouTube for, it's been over 4 years now, I think, right? I think we got to be close to like 4.5 years or something like that I've been doing this. It's been a while. And then there's this channel, Top 10 Character Moments, that I've been running for about a year now. And to do all of that is a lot of work. This channel has always been one where I make 1 video a week, right? But then when you add in Sector for Nerds on top of that, that's usually like 3, sometimes 4 videos a week that I'm doing. So when you add like the 40 hours a week that I work over in retail, and then when it comes to making videos, you guys, I'd like to say I'd spend anywhere between like 12 to 15 hours a week making videos. And that's a lot of time. So much of my livelihood right now is me putting in work where it covers my bills and I can sustain a living. And then there's my passion, which is YouTube, and me trying to, produce videos for that to hopefully get to a point one day where I can just be a full-time YouTuber. That's been my dream now for years. I love doing the work that I do. But that being said, it's a lot of work, and it's a lot of hard work. And sometimes I don't think people understand that. I think people that make YouTube videos that put a lot of time into like the editing process and everything, I think will understand where it is that I'm coming from. But for people who don't, then people just look at it and go like, oh, that's not like they're not doing much. And it's like, nah, you don't know what you're talking about. I very much feel that I've been spreading myself very thin, especially when it comes to the YouTube side of things, trying to get stuff done. And all of the, extra time that I have to spend working on videos and not doing other things that I may want to do because I'm putting so much into my YouTube stuff. And I don't think that that'll necessarily change because YouTube has always been an important part of my life and it will still be a part of my life. But let me kind of get to what I'm getting at, right? This is where I have to spring the bad news. As of the final, either like the final week of December or like the second to last week of December, there aren't going to be any more top 10 videos for a little while. And I'm doing this for a couple reasons. So obviously, again, with me spreading myself thin, it's getting to a point now where it's causing me a lot of stress. It's causing me a lot of restless nights, trying to figure out, okay, when am I going to get this done? When am I going to get this done? And it's me just continuing to like push myself more and more and more. And let me also make something clear. If you're going to be on YouTube, and I guess, obviously I'm not the living proof of it yet because I'm still not like up there, I've still got a long ways to go before I become like a really big YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you right now, just based on the work that I've done and the work that I know other YouTubers put in, if you want to become big on YouTube, you have to make sacrifices. You have to be able to put yourself through that stress. That's just part of what comes with it, right? Nothing about this comes easy. Not everybody goes viral after, winning a big game on Fortnite or, becoming or putting out like a video talking about certain lore of a certain movie or something like that. It doesn't always work that way for everybody. You have to keep grinding. But for me, I have to choose I think, where to put that grind. And right now, you guys, when it comes to Sector for Nerds, which is my main channel, I am at a point now where I am about to start, I've reached the threshold, like the new threshold that they put in, right? Where you reach a certain number of watch hours, you reach a certain number of subscribers, and you can start using YouTube's tools to start making money for your channel. And I'm at that point now. And one of the things that it involves, right, is monthly memberships, where, you know, you will pay a YouTuber like a certain amount of money for like a certain tier, right? And in those tiers, you get like certain content, or you get extra content, or you get content early, you know, whatever the case may be. So then I think about it and it's like, okay, well, if I'm going to start making even more content for Sector for Nerds, then that means I'm going to be putting even more time into YouTube, which means that I'm going to be even more stressed and trying to scramble even harder to, you know, figure out what it is that I need to do to get everything available. And it's one of those things where it's like, I look at it and I just go, I don't know where I have the time. When it comes to the making of top 10 videos, you guys, I would say that because I only do one video a week, but that one video takes like at least, I want to say maybe like 4 hours perhaps to get it done, sometimes 5. We'll just go with 4, like just for the case of example, because I think 4 is like the average time that it takes me. Sometimes a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less, depending on the video, but we'll say 4 hours. Now, for some people, right, 4 hours a week may not seem like a lot of time. Like, oh, I can get this done in 4 hours. But again, look at everything that I'm telling you right now. 40 hours a week at my regular job, 12 to 15 hours a week doing YouTube. That's what, like 52, 55 hours a week? That's a lot of time. But if I stop doing top 10 videos for the time being, that opens up at least 4 hours a week for me to be able to do other things, like help put together other videos for Sector for Nerds, or even just giving me a little bit of downtime, you know, to be able to like relieve myself of a little bit of stress, you know? Now, let me also just make something clear as well. This top 10 channel isn't going anywhere. The videos that I have put up now are here to stay, and they're going to be here forever for you guys to be able to enjoy. So anytime you guys are looking for top 10 videos, you guys will always be able to find them here. And who knows? You know, perhaps one day, you guys, we can get top 10 character moments rolling again. You know, maybe one day if I, you know, start to get to a point where I can become a bigger YouTuber and I can, you know, stop working my full-time job that I'm working right now. I mean, that's the other thing, you guys, right? Like the other big thing is like the 40 hours a week that I'm putting into my job. But like, at the end of the day, when it comes to that, I really don't have much of a choice. I've got to pay bills. I've got to put food on my table. I have to be able to hold up my half of the bargain between me and my roommate, and that roommate being my brother. So perhaps one day, you guys, we bring top 10 character moments back and we start making more videos again. But for the time being, I've decided that I want to put my focus into Sector for Nerds. The channel I've been working on now for over 4 years, the channel that I've dedicated a lot of time into and I want to continue to put more into. I'm hoping that for anybody that's on this channel that hasn't subscribed over there yet, I would highly encourage you to do so. If you want more content from me, that's the place to be. One of the things that I actually talked about with my brother regarding that channel is he's going to start doing some video game content over there. Now that we have the capabilities to start live streaming as well, we're going to start doing some of those. And I've got this giant green screen behind me right now, which I just, you know, purchased with some birthday money that I got. So I'm very excited, you guys, to continue doing work over there. Now, as far as top 10 character moments goes, I still have a few more videos planned. So I think by the time this video goes up, I think Sabine Wren will have been the last character moments video that we would have done. So after that one, you guys, I've got 3 more that we're going to do. We're going to do one on Gwen Stacy, which at this point, I think I would have, if you watched the Sabine video, you watched the Miles video a couple weeks back, I mentioned that we're going to do a video on Gwen Stacy. I intend to keep my word on that. And then the final 2 videos that we're going to do, the next one is going to be Avatar Korra from the Legend of Korra series. I was a big fan of that show, you guys. I obviously like Airbender a lot more, but that doesn't mean that Korra isn't a good show. And then the final character moments video that I want to do is a discussion on Grand Admiral Thrawn, a Star Wars villain. We started this channel out with a Star Wars character in Anakin Skywalker, and I want to end it with a popular Star Wars character as well in Grand Admiral Thrawn. And I think by that point, you guys, that'll have been like 60 episodes of top 10 character moments videos that we've done. So I am really proud of the work that we've done here on this channel, you guys. And I wish that it didn't have to come to this, but ultimately, I think that this is the best decision for me. Again, I don't expect you guys to like it for those who watch my videos over here on a weekly basis. I understand if you're frustrated. I just hope that you guys are able to understand where I'm coming from and why I'm doing this. I am very grateful for this channel. I'm very grateful for you guys. One of the things that I've absolutely loved about this channel is I've been able to talk about characters and stories that we don't normally talk about on Sector for Nerds, because Sector for Nerds, you guys, is mostly based on Star Wars content along with some MCU stuff as well. I would say it's like 85% Star Wars, 15% Marvel. But one of the cool things, you guys, about this channel is we've talked about a whole bunch of different stories and characters. Like, I mean, Avatar: The Last Airbender, you guys, a show that I absolutely fell in love with, and I've made so many character videos, you guys, of all the fan favorite characters in that show. You know, Aang, Katara, Zuko, Iroh, Sokka, Toph, everybody, you guys. I've been able to make videos on some of my favorite Pixar movies, stuff like Cars and Toy Story. Freaking Pokemon, you guys. Look, I'm even wearing a Pokemon shirt right now. Like a shirt, it's a little worn out, but it's a Pokemon shirt that's got Ash's name on it and a whole bunch of Pokemon on it as well. If you would have asked me when I first started YouTube videos, like even on Sector for Nerds, like talking about my love for Pokemon would have never been a thing. Like that's just something that, I don't know, it was just kind of like, I don't know if anyone would want to hear me talk about this. I don't know if anybody would care. I don't know if I really feel the need to, but then like, I just felt like as time went on, I was like, no, like I gotta be authentic about the things that I enjoy and the things that I love. And one of the things that I always enjoyed growing up, I still, you know, enjoy a little bit today is the Pokemon world. I love playing the games. I love the anime is great. I mean, obviously it has the anime has its ups and downs, but you know, talking about characters like Ash Ketchum, Dawn from the Sinnoh series, which is the first Pokemon series that I ever watched, you guys. Talk about Serena, who's like my favorite Pokegirl, and just the XY series and how fantastic that was and how that was my favorite of the Pokemon animated series. I loved it. I would have never talked about it 4 years ago, but I'm talking about it now. Also, the frickin' Damian Wayne video, you guys. Oh my gosh, I don't know what I did to get that video to have so many views. And it was, I don't even think it was me. It was just you guys. Like we had over 25,000 people check out that video. That's like unheard of for me. Even on Sector for Nerds, I don't think I've had a video that's reached that level of popularity. Once again, I want to thank all of you guys for coming with me for this ride. This isn't a goodbye forever. This is a see you down the road. For anybody that hasn't subscribed to Sector for Nerds, it would mean so much to me if you guys went over there and subscribed to that channel and support the work that I'm doing there. That is gonna wrap us up for today, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys next time.